Well, hello, Rich and Agnes, if you're there. I'm very happy to being able to share this with you today. The title of my presentation is Context, Supplying Pharmacies with a Full Line of Disinfection Products and Supporting Healthcare Personnel Through Compounding Educational Programs. There's some new opportunities in the compounding horizon. The first has to do with FDA regulation that affects hospital pharmacies. This is all stemming from the NECC tragedy back in 2012 that caused a new wave of regulations, FDA regulation, and their oversight over the compounding world. Also, in 2019, the update to USB 797 calls for a stricter focus on personnel and personnel management as well as facilities management. So both the facilities and personnel come into focus on the new revision of 2019. In response to that, a new board certification was created for compounding pharmacists that want to specialize as a sterile compounding pharmacist. And so you can become board certified, and I am board certified. The designation is BCSCP. That has taken me a very long time to learn. So you can become a specialist. COVID-19, of course, has thrown a monkey wrench all over the world, but it's created new alerts with regards to surface disinfection and infection control in all areas, as well as classified spaces. So Contec provides product and disinfection education, and I provide the compounding environment connected purpose education. So that is a marriage that is, I think, is a good marriage, simply because when people are dealing with product, they may or may not know the manufacturer. So it's a good opportunity to connect the world of pharmacy with the world of Contec. To provide a compounding resource for the sales force is also important. That way, when your sales force is on the field, they have a pharmacy go-to person that they could ask questions of things that maybe they don't understand, or things in relation to pharmacy that need to be further explained. So I'm already doing that through my work as a consultant. So that's a very good thing. Also, potentially be a provider of ACPE education for pharmacists and pharmacy techs. This is something that could be provided by Contect, provide credit whenever they have a short educational venue that they would like to do as part of their introduction of their products to a particular facility. I also can provide validation and certification services as an adjunct to the disinfection training that is done by Contect, which will be an add-on to the things that Contect can provide on top of their great education in disinfection. Gap analysis and compounding compliance will be another opportunity there as well. Materials management support into clean rooms, as materials management is probably about 50% of everything that happens in a clean room is materials and personnel management. Product in, product out, people in, people out. Very important to maintain USB 797 compliance, as well as good disinfection and garbing and gloving protocols as you go into compounding areas. Disinfectant and cleaning equipment and supply utilization support. Well, the Contect does a really good job with that, and I actually attended a training session with David Graham once, and I really enjoyed it. We got about 30 something people involved in that training. It was really time well spent, and you could see the obvious result was that people knew how to use the product and how to clean the walls and ceilings, etc., etc. That's always a very, very good thing. um, Compounding workshops is the thing that I concentrate on whenever I go training, or whenever I'm trying to look for a facility to to offer the services to. I always emphasize that I do anywhere between a 4 to 16 hour compounding workshop, depending on the intensity that they would like this to see it. Um, my minimum has been 8 hours in a workshop, in providing a preparation course for folks to become initiated into the world of sterile compounding. And basically, it's an apprenticeship program. Basically, you learn how to manipulate devices and product and how to compound effectively. Then you become validated, and then that authorizes you to step into compounding areas and learn from people that are more experienced than you are. So the compounding workshops are really my bread and butter. Is the thing that I enjoy doing the most, even though it's the most tiring part of everything that I do. Also assist pharmacies in establishing compounding related patient safety initiatives, in addition to robust clean room and disinfection protocols. The patient safety is always going to be the thing that pharmacy managers is going to smile about, and nursing will smile about, and we want to keep those people smiling when you talk to them in the language that they can relate to, which is a language of patient safety, lowering risk, increasing the process safety to the workers as well as to their patient, is something that they enjoy hearing about, and I love talking about it myself. So why is it that I think I'm my person for such a opportunity here? Well, I mean, I have a lot of experience. I've worked in several hospitals. I spent most of my years as a professional doing some clean room management. 13 years out of my career as a clean room manager, direct manager, and I'm also board certified as a compounding pharmacist. I am an experienced educator and certifier, and have my own consulting company called 797 Training Solutions. I'm bilingual. I can speak English as well as Spanish. Love to travel whenever travel is necessary. I'm very familiar with Contect's product line, and know what the different products are used for. And I have been working with a medical device manufacturer for the last, I would say, 5 or 6 years. And I've been deeply involved with their product development people, and have provided advisory support with regards to new products, and also help their sales force become more knowledgeable about USB 797 and sterile compounding in general. Here's a video that I took from the inside of a hood of a personal validation using a GoPro camera that I installed inside of the hood. So what I'm proposing is, it's how is it that I might be valuable to Contect? I think to have somebody that has access to pharmacy environments in which Contect can showcase their great line of products, and increase their customer base. Not everybody uses Contect, and Contect has a lot of influence in both biopharmaceutical manufacturing as well as health system environments, and there's always some more fish that could be caught. So that will be a really good opportunity to increase customer base of Contect. As a benefit, right, having an insider that is also an end user, so I can talk the compounding talk, I can walk it, and I can obviously explain why is it important to have the proper materials management and disinfection of materials on the way into clean room area. So that's obviously will be a benefit to you to have somebody like me. Um, I would enjoy really teaching people that don't know much about compounding. Is really what I really enjoy the most, because I like to connect people's knowledge to what is actually going on in the world of pharmacy. And as a pharmacist as well as a compounder, I am able to do that very effectively with a lot of fluidity. And it's going to be rare when somebody is going to say something to me related to compounding that I'm not going to understand. So in that regard, I'm able to break it down for the sales force, and as well as I can really point people that are working in healthcare to the right source, for their surface disinfection, and also for USB 797 compliant. So I can do both. Um, there's an area, that I haven't really looked at too deeply, which is the physician-run infusion centers that, there's many of them. There's lots of specialty pharmacies that are running infusion centers, and many of them are run by nurses, and not many of them may have a pharmacist working for them. So that's a real opportunity to not only bring Contect into that environment, but also to help them with USB 797 compliance and get a good employee educational program going for them, and assisting them in anything that they might need that involves sterile compounding. USB 800, obviously that's a really important regulation that rules hazardous drug compounding. And so the whole cleaning, disinfection, decontamination protocol, using different products at different moments during the compounding shift, it is very critical for the employees to be safe, as well as for the product to remain sterile after manipulation. So I can obviously assist with that as well. And finally, assist in new product development and review. I mean, this is obviously something that's really important to me. I always thinking and drawing and journaling issues and things that I find in my day-to-day that could become an idea further down the road, or not. But it's just something that I have a passion for, and I like to see new products come out that really help people compound safer, better, cleaner. So that's what I'm about. So thank you so much for your time. Rich and Agnes know where to reach me. I'm super excited to explore this possibility, and you can reach me by email or call me. Thank you so much for your attention. Take care.